here with Mike at the Jada booth. It's the Vice President of Marketing for Jada Toys. How you doing today?
How you doing? Very good.
All right, so what would you bring for exclusives to Comic-Con this year?
So this year we have 3 exclusives. We have the Batmobile. This is our 5th Batmobile that we have given or sold here at Comic-Con. First year being the 66, then the 89. We did the animated series. We did the Batman, and then now it's this one, the Tumbler. They're all like have this black chrome kind of theme to it, so it's a special color. They're going for $50 all the time. So this we have fans that are coming every year just to pick this up from us. So we're really excited about that. Our next one is Boo Berry. Boo Berry is glow in the dark. It's an articulated little action figure. I mean, he doesn't have much to articulate, but he is articulated. It's part of our food mascot line, so you can get him. We also have Frankenberry and Count Chocula available online now, so you can get those and collect the set. But our big item, the one that everyone is here for, selling out crazy every day, but we do have allotment there for every day, is our Evil Ryu. It's comes with a lot of accessories, a couple different head sculpts, hands, and it's one of our most, maybe I want to say, not ambitious, but exciting new diecast or action figures that we have available here at the con.
Now, yeah, the Evil Ryu, when that announced online, that was it's gorgeous. So what's amazing about from the Jada figures, it's not only does it look great, but you're matching a lot of other toy lines with articulation, with the accessories, and your price point is so affordable.
Oh, yeah. So we're taking the playbook from our diecast line. When we first started our diecast line over 18 years ago, I've been at Jada for 18 years actually. Our 25th anniversary will be next year. So look out for maybe a JadaCon. I don't know. That's unite. We're doing when we did our diecast line, we wanted to make sure it was a really high quality collectible diecast vehicle, but at an affordable price. And we took that same playbook and did it with our action figures. So our action figures, we put a lot of effort into making the features right, the accessories right, but we wanted to make it affordable so a lot of people can buy them.
Yeah, I think you have. I have quite a few. I have a couple cards. I got a couple cards. I got the Hulkbuster, my favorite.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, the Hulkbuster is really awesome. That was one of our early items, but it's heavy. It's nice, and it's we are really proud of that one because that one constantly sold for us. Amazon is hating us because of how heavy it is, but it's one of our coolest items. And because it's a Marvel, our license with Marvel, you have to be 100% diecast. So all of the Marvel metal figs are 100% diecast.
So how about the little ones? They almost look like game board pieces.
Yeah.
100% diecast on
those. Are 100% diecast. We kind of took the playbook of the little army men, but instead of plastic, we made them diecast. Yeah, so they're really cool to collect. A lot of people are actually using them for gifts for Halloween even. They put them as cake toppers. They do a lot of cool things with them, but then because there's so many. Yeah, I know, right? Tell me about it. But they love them because they're easy to collect. They're small and you can buy a ton of them, and they're really inexpensive.
I use it for board games.
Oh yeah, dude. A lot of people are doing it for them, especially the D&D ones. We have Harry Potter. A lot of people actually made board games based on some of the items that we made, so it's kind of cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
But now the big thing you got going on your figures. So the Street Fighter line is blowing up.
Yeah. Street Fighter.
Just announced some new characters here, and you got the Mega Man line coming. So it's safe to say your Capcom license is strong right now.
Yeah. So thank you, Capcom, for giving us the opportunity to do this. They without them, we wouldn't have been able to break into the action figure category as much as we have. We started off with the Universal Monsters, and that kind of led us to be able to get the Capcom license. The Street Fighter 2, luckily at the time, was available for us to do because we know a lot of other companies had it, and when that happens, they usually don't let another company come in and do the same type of product. So we were able to get it. We did some cool products. We're starting to get noticed in the action figure world, and hopefully even more will be coming. But with Street Fighter, we're hoping to do the whole roster.
The Mega Man line's coming out, should be September, and you're looking to have that roster filled up by next year?
Yeah, so by next year we're going to have, so Mega Man, there's quite a few characters, right? So we're hoping to have a good chunk of that available to show you guys by next Comic-Con. And for Street Fighter, I think we're pretty close to finishing the main roster for that by next Comic-Con. So I'm excited for you guys to see some of the newer stuff that we're coming out with, because now we got the bigs, you know. You know, we've done all the regular guys, and you know, maybe we might show off a couple like player twos. You know, we don't know. We have some cool stuff in the works, so we're excited for everyone to come check them out.
Excited for that.
Yeah.
And you talk about being, you know, action figure fans first.
Yeah.
What's the figure or what toy like got you into like? You know,
Well, so I'm more of the like the old school Japanese anime stuff, right? So I collect like a lot of mech, a lot of robot stuff. So there's Robotech, there's Mazinger. So I'm sorry, Macross for you hardcore fans. But for me, if I were to do my own, if I had the choice to make a cool action figure, I don't know, I would probably go with maybe a Samurai Champloo.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm big into anime. The guy who does the action figures, he's big into more American type pop culture or Japanese video game stuff. So he's a fan first. Like, so Jada Toys, we're all fans first before we're toy designers. I was in the vehicle side, so I used to design all the cars or the brands of the cars, and our team would make all the excuse me. Our team would make all the big time muscle, the JDM, the trucks. But we are car guys. We're hardcore into cars, and that kind of shows through because we know what we're looking for. We know what the trends are out there, and we constantly follow that. And the action figure guy, his name is Jun Lim. He is hardcore into action. When he started 15 years ago, his portfolio was all action figures, and he never got a chance to do action figures until 3 years ago. So now that he's able to do it, he just went crazy and is starting, and that's what he gave you the Street Fighter line, the Mega Man line, the Universal Monsters, and we have a lot more in store for you, especially our newest announcement from the show, which is Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
That Cyberpunk toy was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's crazy because it's our first line that has like true soft goods as the clothing, so it looks really awesome. The fitment of the clothing isn't too baggy or too tight. It looks really good, and it's very true to the character, so I think you guys are gonna really like that.
It's still at your normal price point, like at the
right now. That's our target. Our normal price point for your 6-inch figure will be around the $25 price point. When you get to the bigger characters, we'll bump it up. If it's a smaller character, we bring it down. Like Mega Man is in the $20 price range, and then the regular Street Fighter stuff is at the $25 price. So yeah, we're looking to keep it at that price point, and hopefully we can keep it there.
The soft goods is really, because there's so many figures that are ruined by like the hard, like
the hard plastic. Yeah, but that's the thing. We did plastic for Ryu's gi, right? But because the way we made it was super soft, you can still pose the leg to have a full high kick without the gi pushing it back down, right? So we're aware of those kind of things that the collector and the action figure poser wants. And because our team is all into action figures, we know that's what we're looking for and what we're trying to do when we make our action figures. So it's that's why I say we're collectors, we're enthusiasts first before we're the toy designers.
Speaking of, like, as a collector, what's the thing that could like ruin an otherwise great figure for you? What's like often that like mess it up?
For me, it's a bad sculpt.
Bad sculpt.
Yeah. So with the little die-cast ones, we have the sculpts are awesome. Another one of the problems that we have with those sculpts, especially at the tiny size, is when you paint, there's a thickness to the paint, so you lose a lot of the detail, right? We are trying to minimize that as much as possible, especially with our die-cast stuff. But with our action figures, we have a lot more like freedom and a lot more tolerances that we can get really tight with all our decorations and stuff. So when you see it, we're doing our best to make it look as real to the character as possible. And when I see figures that are like bad as far as the design of the graphics and sculpts of the faces, that's kind of what kills it for me, because that's what you're buying. You're buying the character. You're buying it for the likeness. You're buying it for the personality and And when you design the articulation, it has to be able to do what the character does in the game, in the movie, or else it won't really make sense.
100%. If I can't pull off the pose that's on the cover, why?
Yeah, exactly. And then that's what we want to do. That's what we want to try to make it as realistic as possible and do justice to the characters.
And like as fast as you're selling out, doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
For fans who want to get their hands on it, how do you recommend they get it here? Like, do you have a ticketing system? Do you have a lineup system?
We have a lineup system, first come, first serve. We are thinking of other creative ways to try to allow more people to get them, but we know that a lot of people wanted it that aren't coming to the con, so you can go to Jada Toys Next Level to buy it there. We started selling it this morning. Our inventory that we'll be shipping out was sold out in minutes. But we do have pre-order that will be shipping in October, and that's doing crazy right now as well. So if you want them, order it online at jadatoysnextlevel.com, and you'll be able to get one, and it'll be shipped to you in October.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for sharing all the information.
Oh, yeah. Of course.